Skilton skink, or western blue-tailed skink. This one appears to be a female, since it has such a drab tail, but a very nice species nonetheless. I'm gonna try to be really careful picking her up, because they can drop their tails. They practice autotomy. When they drop their tail, it'll writhe around, and they have to regrow a new one. But the new one doesn't have any bone. It's made of cartilage and other tissues. Here. Very nice. I'm gonna put her back now. And she has a little friend over here. Talabolus. I'll show you that too. This Talabolus is unlike the ones I've shown in past videos. This one too. They're more gray, less red. But anyway, I'll put her under this log over here on this side. She should be safe in here. And now, these millipedes. I'm not very good with keying out a lot of these species, but these are, wow, they're excreting quite a bit of poison right now, but anyway, I'll put them back too. Wow, this is one long geophilomorph. That's my finger. I've only ever seen them larger than this once before on the other side of this mountain range. I'm in the Diablo range right now, in California. These are somewhat fragile, but yeah. I mean, it's still quite large, but I might as well say, the largest one I've seen was twice as long as this, but still pretty impressive. You can go now. I'll put the rock back after it's gone somewhere else. Oh. A little tiger centipede. I always love finding them with this little amount of dew on their tergites, their dorsal side. It's quite nice. Oh man, I really thought this one was movable. Oops. Oh. Another set of 3 tiger centipedes. Pretty cool. Oh no, 4. What am I talking about? There's one down there too. Almost crushed that guy too, but he's okay. 4 tiger centipedes. Very close to my record of 5. Oh. A couple more tiger centipedes. Man, there are quite a few out here. Another tiger centipede. Next to its prey item. Well, soon to be prey item. It's still alive. Yet another tiger centipede. At this point, I'm going to stop bothering them, since I've handled enough. And I don't really want to get bitten more, so goodbye. This is another rock that was a bit too heavy to film and flip at the same time. But there you have it. 2 nice sized Scolopendra polymorpha. Here it is. Here's my record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Scolopendra polymorpha all under one rock. That is pretty cool. Pretty nice to have found my record today. And they're all good size too. 8 polymorpha, pretty cool. And I have to move them all so they don't get crushed. Ants nest in here. I'm not sure what species. I'm really not that good with ants. But quite a few of them. I'll leave them alone now so that they don't completely abandon their colony. Ooh! Wow, that actually hurts. I'm being stung and bitten at the same time. Dang. Kind of painful. Well, sorry guys, but we gotta go. Here's another pair of these black Talabolus. Not very far from the other ones I just found. Quite nice. And these guys are excreting poison as well. My hands are going to be all yellow at the end of this. Anyway, put this back down. And then just leave them in here. Oh. The only salamander I've seen all day. Batrachoceps attenuatus, I think. And I don't think I need to move this guy because he seems to be in the same position as when I flipped him, so if I put this back gently, there should be no issue. Oh. Another blue-tailed skink. This one might actually be a male. And since it's in there, and it looks quite comfortable, I'm not even going to bother taking it out. Just get a good angle with my phone. That's it. Put this back. Ah. Yet another blue-tailed skink. And I won't bother taking this one out either, since it looks pretty comfortable in there. Another tiger centipede. I think it should be good in there. I'm not going to crush it, I don't think, since it has its little burrow. Ah. A small little Jerusalem cricket. Much smaller than the other one I found earlier. This one is just a juvenile. Another tiger centipede. I must say, this is a bizarre flip. 3 slender salamanders and a tiger centipede. I am currently suffering from a condition called thistles in my underwear. I had to pass under this barbed wire fence, and now there's like spines everywhere in my clothes. Anyway, just flipped another one of these large wolf spiders, Shizukosa. They get larger than this. I've seen them about 3 times this size. It's gone. Another geophilomorph. Another Scyloporus, western fence lizard. Look at this little mouse. I think it's a deer mouse. Just dashed out. Maybe behind this rock. And that's this nest. This just fell down into it, so I'm gonna take that out so it can, you know, be back to the way it was. There's some ants in here too. But anyway, I have to be very careful in putting this rock back the way I found it because I don't want to hurt it in any way. Oh, polymorpha. This is probably the last one I'm gonna find today. I'm heading to the car now, so I will let this conclude the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.